Neighborhood Pocket Pal. Stumbling along. It used to be a book review, but not so much anymore. First thing I kind of wanted to do is go through like New Year's resolution stuff. There's like a million things I want to do. So I'm gonna write them down and share a couple with you, and then try to spend this year documenting the process and seeing how many by the end of the year I've stuck with and gotten done and stuff like that. And also just like progress made, because I have some big projects coming up that I'm really interested in, but also have like, I feel like my motivation is always just meandering. So yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to document things. So the first one is, and this is all like stuff that isn't related to everything that I have to get done, like school and work and stuff like that, but more like things that I want to do for me. So the first one is I want to develop one game. And I already have the plan for this one, like a concept at least. And I've chosen my editor, I've chosen my game engine, I've chosen my language. I just need to actually work on it, and I'm like scared to, but I'm gonna try to make this a thing. The next thing I want to do is format my poetry book and take stock of poems I want to replace. So I've been wanting to make a poetry book for a while, and I have like 100 to maybe 100 plus poems. And the thing that's been hanging me up at this point in the process, because I was like, first I need to get 100 poems, is now learning how to format the way that I would want my book to be, so that I can like kind of send manuscripts and like drafts to different people and maybe get someone interested in wanting to help me with that. So it's like gonna be a really ambitious year. The third one is to make a music video. Because outside of poetry writing and stuff, I also have been writing lyrics since I was like a teen, but never really took it seriously, because my singing voice wasn't the best. It's still not great, but it's like better, you know? I can actually show people songs and not be like super embarrassed. And I feel like we lost some of the art of just having fun, like creating things, even if you're not incredible at drawing or singing or dancing or cooking, like just kind of like creating and having fun and experimenting and like really living the joy of creation, without being bogged down by like, oh, I'm not a natural at this, I wasn't born with this talent, or I haven't been training in it forever. You get better as time goes on. So I think I want to take myself a little less seriously and kind of just like make a music video with my current singing level, and have fun with it. For finish, last Christmas I gave you my heart. There's so many things I could my 2 work in progress for the ones I actually do have rights to songs. 5, this would be, I'm not gonna finish my book, because if I say I'm gonna finish my book this year, I'm probably gonna get really stressed out. Get 1/4 way through. It's currently called Beast Slayers, but I thought of that name when I was in high school, and I don't know if it's gonna be the same, because the story itself and the characters have changed a lot since I started it. But I'm just gonna keep calling it Beast Slayers for now. Number 6. So for me, I guess this would be like make flowchart for a game, for OG personal big project game, for big project game. Main game. I hope I know what what I mean by then. I'll look back at this if I forget. And then what else do I want to do? Sew something. I can kind of hem, and I shortened the skirt I'm wearing right now. Hang on. A skirt or short for the first time. I guess like sew a complete piece of some kind. And then I'm just writing down everything that I want to do, and we will see how far I get in these documenting processes. But yeah, I think it'd be so cool to like actually be able to look back at the end of the year and be like, oh, I like started this one, oops, forgot about that one. 8 is going to be, compose music, compose a song. Technically, I've already done that. I might add it into this video if I find time, but compose a song is definitely up there. And I'm going to have to anyways because of the game that I'm planning on making. I would like it to have fully composed music. But we'll see how well that goes because I'm also going to be doing the art. I expect this to take a while. I don't want the logic done in like a weekend, but I think that the art and the music is going to take so much longer because I'm making that like card game magical girl style. I also want the music to be like very J City Pop magical girl themed. I found this really cool person on YouTube named Yuri Gore, I think. And he had some great insight into, I guess, like Japanese composition in general that I didn't really consider coming from like a Western music theory background like a decade ago. And yeah, I'm really excited about that part because even though it's a lot to get into, music is one of the things that I really love, but I never spent much more time into while studying and stuff. So I'm glad to be able to have a chance now to get into it. I already host events, but I'm going to host something with an organization that I've partnered with. Host November foraging event and feast. Another one actually, I think before that is, I've had this idea for another YouTube channel for the longest time, like a kind of like a series relating to cooking that I've been wanting to do for so long. Like I've had this idea for at least 6 years, I think, and I've made like an email for it, I made a YouTube for it ages ago. I was like playing around with intro stuff with scripts and everything, and then just never did it because I was so scared and afraid, and I'm trying to dispel that this year because I'm so sick of that keeping me from things that I've like been wanting to do forever. So I'm not letting myself get caught up. I'm just gonna do it, even if it's not perfect. It's gonna be okay. I've had the format like in my mind forever. I trust that I will put in a lot of research and then like be able to get a lot of information and feedback from people as well to be able to like make it ultimately like what I want it to be. But I won't know that until I start trying and doing the trial and error. So make my first episode. I really want to make it happen because I've been, again, like scared and afraid, and I have so much anxiety when it comes to dance classes and martial arts classes, two things I've been wanting to do forever. I was like afraid to, because if you've ever taken one, at least where I live, every time you start, they just kind of like drop you in with everybody else, even if you have no experience, and that always intimidated me so much. I would like have fun in my intro class, but then like never want to go back again because I was like, everyone else is so far beyond me, and that is like one of my biggest nightmares. Like, how do I catch up? Like, how do I study enough to be able to be there, you know? It feels different than like a subject I can study. But I'm just throwing that to the wind gonna be honest with everybody and just try it, because why the heck not? What else is life about, right? So then, and then I want to take a jujitsu class because I've always wanted to learn a martial art. I'm also interested in judo. I didn't know I would be interested in judo, but I am. 14. Learn more Japanese. My ability to read is really rusty. For Japanese, like katakana and hiragana, I was never good at kanji. But I'd like to also be able to speak it more too, because I feel like I'm in the same place that I was like a year ago, almost a little bit different, but more or less. 15 will be about the other book that I'm writing. A sapphic romance between like a high guard and an apothecary that is very mischievous. And so I started writing their story because I thought it would be really cute. But I think I get so lost when it comes to story development because I'm so good when it comes to writing, like, so good. I haven't been reviewed, okay? Not really. But anyways, but like, I feel like what comes naturally to me is like character writing. Writing their personalities, their styles, like little quirks about them, their backstories, and everything like that, like their dynamic and dialogue. But then it comes to like conflict and things that drive the plot forward, and I'm like, I guess the next thing for me will be like plot out. Sapphic story. More. 16. This one is a little bit finish my degree. I want to finish this year. I don't think I'm going to finish it this term, but I would like to finish my degree. I'm getting a bachelor's in software engineering at the moment, and I would like to have that off of my chest because it has been haunting me, and my work-life balance is terrible. Develop solid work schedule and life balance. And then 18, I think I would like to finish Atomic Habits this year. I've been slowly reading it over the course of like 2 years. Finish one spiritual book, whatever that may be. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. It's been 24 minutes, but thank you for sticking with me. These are my resolutions. Ambitious, to say the least, but they can be done. I believe it. I need to take things more, less seriously, but also like with more fun and more engagement and consistency, so that I can do them and have a very happy life. Because these things make me happy, but I just like get really freaked out and in my head, and then I don't do them. So these are like my resolutions and stuff. Probably post a little list at the end of this video. But what are yours? What are your things that you've been holding back on, that you're like afraid of and anxious about, and then in your head about? Because yeah, most of these, pretty much all of them, that's it for me. And yeah, I'd just like to hear what's going on in your life and what you're excited about for the new year and stuff. And what you're working on, because I love sharing projects with people and knowing what everybody's doing, because everyone's so cool and like talented, and I don't know, it's impressive. So yeah, that's it for me. Happy New Year. You'll probably see this hopefully December 31st. I'm trying to get this out today, but if not, then you'll see it on the 1st. And yeah, Happy New Year. Hope you're all good. I'll see you in the next one. Will probably be me panicking and trying to make my first game. So yeah.